feature matchup, the U.S. Tag Champs, Jimmy Jam, Michael Hayes, the Freebirds against the Z-Man, and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. Both teams, big fan favorites, but both teams have a lot of pride and a lot of ability.
Well, this could be a classic scientific confrontation, but you and I both know that the Freebirds have a tendency to get a little rough and not mind bending the rules a little bit if they have to get an advantage.
They've always been that way, Mick. Garvin will start against Bagwell. Bagwell giving up a lot of experience here.
And what he gives up in experience, he certainly makes up for in youthful enthusiasm, and he has loads of ability and potential, which he has yet even come close to realizing.
Garvin trying to escape. Look at that great takedown. That was a great counter move. 1-2. He got a 2 count. Off of that leg trip that time.
Garvin's certainly the veteran in this matchup, and I think he's going to kind of feel the youngster out here a little bit. You know, kind of try to establish ground. Nice go behind there. But let's see what kind of moves Bagwell's got.
Shoulder block. Leapfrog, great agility exhibited by Bagwell. Right hand to the side of the head. Bagwell sends him far side. Wow, he telegraphed it, but still connected. And that time he tried one too many times. Cover here. 1, 2, and Bagwell escapes again.
Tony, I was a little surprised to see Bagwell be the first one to throw a closed fist punch here. I mean, there's no great animosity between these two, but obviously Bagwell a little intimidated here and thought it was necessarily to go to a closed hand blow.
Head scissors. Bagwell quickly escapes. Back to square one for both men. Arm drag takeover one more time, and Garvin wanting to wrestle the youngster down on the mat. I would imagine that Garvin possesses an abundance of confidence going up against a youngster like Bagwell here. And here comes Michael Hayes. Right to the shoulder. And of course, as you know, that move outlawed in WCW. But there's that 2-week grace period, and that Freebirds are really using up every bit of it, aren't they?
Well, here's where the Birds excel. They are the tag team champions. They're utilizing the tag. They've got a man in the ring they're doubling up on. They're getting in and out. They're keeping the fresh man in, wearing that arm down, and Bagwell can't take this kind of pressure very long. He needs to get over there, fight, and try to get his fresh partner in the ring, Z-Man.
Hayes once again in a move that he will not be able to use next week. Michael, of course, has been Jim Ross's co-host on WCW Saturday night. Don't forget to join Jim tonight. News Talk Radio AM 750 WSB. We'll be talking wrestling with you now. Hayes having Bagwell at a disadvantage now because Hayes has the good vertical base. And Bagwell basically on his knees, but he got up. Good move.
Well, look at all the damage they did to his arm there in a short period of time. Fresh man in and out, working on it. And now he's got that arm bar, and he's really putting that pressure on the upper shoulder, the deltoid region of Bagwell. And Bagwell, as I said, he needs desperately to make a tag and get the fresh man in.
Bagwell went down low. Good move. Drop kick. Connected with the hip that time. And Bagwell makes a tag. Z-Man finally gets in. After about 4 minutes of action, Z-Man the freshest of the 4 men in. And he's going right with a full arm drag and twist. He wants to work on that left arm.
Well, Z-Man's smart. He knows he needs to cut it on now. Hit the accelerator button, and he has got control of that right arm. And now he's getting his partner back in the ring. And if they get some good clean tags in and out here, they could turn the tide of battle. But they need to keep it in their corner.
Up on top. Actually on the middle turnbuckle, which is legal. Yanking down on the arm one more time. Full arm drag and twist once again.
You know, Tony, Z-Man's in great condition. I've watched his career as he's been here in WCW, and he has such great potential. And he's been to the top before.
Good.
And he almost got a 1-2-3 there on the U.S. Tag Team champ, Michael Hayes.
Z-Man was one half of the U.S. Tag Team champs along with Flying Brian. Of course, he has held the World TV belt, and he had what we all consider a classic matchup against Flying Brian at Wrestle War for the light heavyweight title.
It was a war is what took place between the two of them. They put friendship out the window. That's what you do anytime you step in the square circle.
Hayes kicking on the leg. Again, he's going right back to the leg quickly. Michael Hayes showing tremendous quickness now. Garvin gets the tag in, and he goes right to the leg. That time, Z-Man could not escape before Garvin connected.
Freebird's very smart here. You take a man's leg away, and he doesn't have that body strength that he can utilize, especially the upper body strength. And Z-Man, I would say, would have to be in a little better physical shape than either one of the Birds. And taking the leg and putting it down on the mat. Whoa, nice counter there with a karate kick, but he didn't come up with a full flush against the head kind of deal. And I think Jimmy Garvin kind of slipped that punch a little bit.
Single leg, whoa, got him in the head.
That time he connected.
Use the other leg. Great counter wrestling by the Z-Man. Bagwell back in. This has been a great matchup between two fine tag teams of WCW. Hayes takes the spill. Now a hit of steam. Good elevation. Bagwell's going to try what?
Going to the top.
Going to the top. Remember, this move will be illegal for him next week. Whoa.
High risk in it. Didn't pay off. Nobody home.
1, 2, and oh no, Bagwell got out. Now, the rules state he must connect with his opponent before he gets disqualified. In any type of situation, that move would have not been a disqualification.
Bagwell showed a little useful inexperience that time. You know, what I find strange about this contest, I was looking for the Birds to be the rougher, the more aggressive.
1, 2, and Bagwell's out.
But thus far, it's been Bagwell and Z-Man. Maybe they're just so anxious to get a victory over the champs here. They're pulling out all the stops.
Reverse chinlock applied, and now neck vice by Jimmy Jam. You talk so much about the Birds wanting to rough it up at times. They have that mean streak. There's no doubting about that.
All we've seen thus far is good, clean tags, a lot of good scientific wrestling moves, and a superior team thus far in the Freebirds.
That's the key right there. 4 great athletes. Really, the superior team, the Birds, because they've been teaming together much longer than Z-Man and Bagwell. That doesn't mean, though, Bagwell and Z-Man can't get an upset. Here we go. 1, 2, and Bagwell escaped. Give Bagwell a lot of credit. He's continued to come back.
And Michael possibly there, had he had a good leg hook and got his weight down on Bagwell's chest, could have pulled that 1, 2, 3 out. Nice execution on that high elbow drop, but he didn't follow through good with the leg hook.
Set him up for the DDT, and the fans really respond to that.
Well, we know that that's their coup de grace. That's their heavy artillery, and I haven't seen anybody kick out of it yet.
Neither have I. And question at hand, is Bagwell going to escape this reverse chinlock? Last chance here. Which he did. He's okay. And I think Randy Anderson knew that. But he was just checking in. There's Z-Man encouraging his partner on. Tremendous tag team matchup here on the main event. And we look forward to seeing you next Sunday with Georgia Power Safety Night here at the Omni. And there's the elbow right on the back of the neck.
There are 2 minutes remaining in this match. 2 minutes.
All right, 2-minute mark. 1, 2, Bagwell, counter 1, 2. Bagwell almost got a win that time, Meg.
Boy, that comes from that showboat, and sometimes it doesn't pay. You think you got a guy worn down, disorientated. Bagwell could have pulled an upset there. Now the Z-Man fired up, ready to get back in this thing.
Right hand to the head.
Now that was a little bit of Freebird style there, coming
sure
over.
Was.
No tag, just a punch, and they got the 1, 2, 3 very close. Bagwell is dazed and confused. He needs out of this thing.
Second time with a 2 count that time. Garvin scoop and a slam. Now what's he going to do? A little indecisiveness that time by Jimmy Jam Garvin. 2 count that time, and Bagwell's out one more time.
Bagwell's in dire straits, but nice counter here.
1, 2, and almost Bagwell.
Inside cradle almost brought it home for him.
There is 1 minute remaining in this match. 1 minute.
All right, at the 1 minute mark, what's the strategy now for the Freebirds? To try to win it or to drive them down?
All they had to do is retain the titles, is get through the time limit on this thing, but surely their pride makes them want to get a 1, 2, 3.
They have the advantage. You would think that they would be the team with the chance to do it, but Bagwell stops down. Shoulder block takedown. It hurt Garvin as well. Less than a minute to go in this matchup here on TBS.
Rather than both, Garvin doesn't seem to know where he is.
30 seconds.
Tag on the Bird side. Tag to Z-Man. The super kick scoop up Z-Man. Now Z-Man going up top.
If he hits this could be all over.
He did. Hayes close to the ropes. 1, 2. Leg is on the ropes. That's going to be all. Left hand to Z-Man. Both teams will go with the time limit draw here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled the time limit has expired. This match is a time limit draw.
And we'll have more on TBS right after this.